Good evening and welcome. Workers' Resources, Petroleum People's Prefecture. I think that the harbour is actually about to be finished. We have cement. The cement factory, concrete factory is full of cement. Was full of cement just recently anyways. It should be enough to finish the harbour. We have money to buy ships, not really. We're not going to do a whole lot to have. Come to think of it, this is going to be rubbish. This because we don't have any use for this now. We can't buy any ships anyway. We don't have any money to speak of anyway. Building is well, power supply, yes, but I think that should be underway. Possibly. It's not finished. It's not attached. Here is a little bit of electrical wiring, which has not been actually ordered to be built. And the fuel distribution office, yes, you have a pretty big thing here to handle. One day maybe we'll pipe the fuel in, but for now we'll truck it as we do all. But the raw petroleum, we truck that a bit for the heating plant, I think. But yeah, did you want to be a bit more specific? Just to be certain, we say that, and was what? Oh, you can enter 77%, 76. Okay. Funny. Yeah, we might as well get going on even more of this stuff then, because if we have all the cement, there's lots of different things here. All of it at the same time. Oh yes, we're sure we can afford this, or that we have the resources for it. Yeah, I think we have so much steel, but this isn't really that steel intensive. This is more concrete. Yeah, but these are reasonable. It was the harbour that was a bit unreasonable with the concrete one. The pumping harbour will also be a bit unreasonable. But we make do with the one half working one here for the time being. If we could have the patience to actually wait to fill you up, then we could stand. We could have a pretty big payoff of rubles to buy a Volgobalt, maybe. Yes, so should we borrow to spend now? Yes. Dracora warehouse. Yes, this is all great since all the roads are in place. This should be the most optimum way of constructing things. The time efficient, it's all been prepared basically. That's maybe what I'm trying to say. So it should actually be stuff happening, not only waiting for things to show up, which eventually shows up, but then it's stuck in traffic somewhere, and so on. Right now, here's a piece of machinery. An excavator is brought to do one of these, and a bulldozer is built to do the next. Brought to do the next one. Maybe. Oh. Oh, there's a mechanism on this to be doing this one. A lot of traffic showed up, and the fueling thing showed up too. Oh, great. With all the construction traffic. And look at them diggers go. Or how they went until they were done with the groundworks. Now we need a crane if we are going to have any machinery here. We don't have, but we also need bricks, boards and steel and concrete. Where did you know it? This meat store freezer, it doesn't take any electrical components to do a freezer. No, it's made of bricks and steel. And 50 work days. Okay. There's plenty of action going on. No money to buy ship stuff, but that doesn't matter because this is happening. Happy New Year's 1968 is here. Cheers. I mean, even if this is as intensive as it gets, it's still pretty not very intensive. Oh, this is slow. Are they not working on you? Yes, they are. There seems to be bricks. For the warehouse. Very good. Do you actually have... Wait, now have I done something completely silly here? Yes, I have. I've forgotten about the road connection. You know, this is not going to... Fan. No good. Demolish. So we had only gotten a little bit on it too. On the things surrounding it here. Anyway. What we need is, well, still the same thing, just slightly differently laid out. General cargo, open storage för inte den utan vehicles for containers. Yes, vehicle for containers small is what we're going to have. They both line up there, but remember you need to hook up the road too, and that. Yes, there, the road connection does not look easy to make, or maybe not even possible. But I don't see that I have much of a choice. I just want to rebuild. There's lots of there is too much infrastructure in the way. There's a building in the way. Some other infrastructure is in the way. You doesn't you have like a cargo connection there too? You couldn't too sharp a turn. This is not going to work. It's simply a bit too cramped in here. Well, you can't have it there because the meat storage is there. You see. Okay, turn it around, even though it does feel quite unintuitive. Intuitive. If it could agree to this angle on both ends, there might just not be that spot might not exist. Unfortunately, that won't allow me to get the road on. I don't think. No. Well, maybe okay. It's too steep and all sorts of problems, but we just need to make this as long as possible. Come on. If there is something, it's just very, very hard to find the exact right spot. This is not long enough, you see. There won't be a node in it. Nope. Crap. This is too not enough space to do this. Simply. Should we? This is almost finished. That's annoying. Since this turns out to be a bit wrongly I got a bit unlucky with the thinking there. Forgot. But there has to be a way to get an open storage in here, and I'm not going to make it a small one. That's just not going to happen. Yes, but that way you can't get the road through there. Also, it can't be built to infrastructure. What about there? It depends. So if we can get a road through here, but there is a building in the way, but the wireframe might actually help here. You see, I think there is a way. There isn't a way. Oh, there isn't a way. We build a silly bridge, and it depends. It doesn't matter because this is hopeless too. Ah, damn it! Yes, there's some other infrastructures in the way. Yeah, it's very steep here. You see, that's the problem. One of the problems. Well, we could try and smooth the terrain out underneath a little bit, see if that helps. Yes, but then there's not enough space. Also, it doesn't do anything really this close to the harbor and close to other existing infrastructure. Yes, what do you think this is? This is the Soviet Republic, after all. So, cargo, general of the general variety. But why? This is a bit stupidly designed, I think. It doesn't work, really. It doesn't matter if I mirror it. I mean, that has the factory connection at pretty much of an angle. Yes, but there's simply not enough space. There's a building in the way, and that won't give you enough road to hook up a 90-degree turn on. Unfortunately, and it's just not enough. Oh, this is done. Yes, but we'll have to demolish it. Unfortunately, I will have to demolish. That was so nice. All of that. Yeah. It is so goddamn large, this road cargo station that they have. Yeah, what the hell? Yes, and there's a power line here now too. That will make it a whole lot easier as well. What about... what the hell are you thinking? This is not going to work. No, it was just in its little spot where it could be. Again, that's too close. Does it mind getting the power turned off down there, you think? I don't think so. There's a power line too. There's a pipeline. Apparently, sticking out here. What's going on? That doesn't look right to me. What's happened here? I don't know, but we're going to need that, and that little bit won't be possible. This is the first auto purchase that I must do. And the first one I've done, I think. And otherwise that pipe was built too great, but why wasn't... There was something lacking. But it might have been not what you wanted to do, since that will not help with getting space for a road cargo station. God damn it, this is hopeless. That is quite. The only way to get it in is we won't leave enough space for the road. Do we care about this then? I will have to make it a small road cargo station. Give up. I give up on this now. And now there's a pipe in the way there, and this is like real steep. Yes, lovely road building, but now it is connected. Thank you so very much for cooperating and cooperation. Meanwhile, have you finished? You have not finished the warehouse. Oh, we have dollars. That's great. What are you worth? Currently 83,000. Okay. And how many rubles? 89. Don't tell me we're out of bricks. We're out of bricks. Yeah, I know we didn't have a lot of those. But the warehouse is going to take quite a bit of bricks. Should we maybe stop construction of one of the warehouses? Because the bricks, you wouldn't happen to have bricks. No, that's not what you do. I think that we have quite a low capacity for bricks, but we could be taking them in. Yes. What do we have here? What do? You do cement. We do not disturb you. What do? You do you do construction material. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. You do not go to the old harbor though. You go to the new. You go to the old harbor, and it will fit in with current. What? Current supply chains. That's what it will fit in with. And we're building 2 warehouses. I think that we'll bring an entire boatload of. We can carry only this resource. Off you go. All of this requires bricks, it turns out. We didn't have that many. We have space for 696 tons, but have never really imported that great deal, a great amount of them. No. Do we still have this silly ship down here? Yes, we do. This you can go since you're around these parts. I have different things for you to do. Now, Sage General Harbor. I don't know where that is. See if we enlarge the window now that we are on the last one. Saves a bit of scrolling. You go beyond the borders. Soviet, indeed. Do a boatload of bricks. Okay. And then you go to the thing here. This place. To unload, and then you go to the dock and await further instructions. The bitumen ship is where is. Oh, do how much? We have a full load for you. Yes, should we don't send this out half empty. Oh, we're going to wait until it's full. We don't need more dollars than this. This is enough bankroll, I hope. Just need to stay on top of the resource management a little bit more. Ran out of bricks there. Yes, ran out of cement earlier. Could make this stuff yourself, since it takes a long time to import them with these slow boats, but Where are you going now? You're going, I don't know. You're going to the depot. Yeah, you could either go to the depot or you could... You can sit at the dock. And you'll be out of harm's way, maybe. Or we'll be out of harm's way. It will work out better. And the trucks can do their thing. Until they have 15... fill this up to 1,500 tons, it still won't fill the ship up. But then we can send it back. And that will allow the bitumen things to do their things. Okay. Yes. Meanwhile, there are 6 workers in the oil refinery, and we have gone down in population. This is so sad. $22. It is the way it is. I mean, I can change the citizen reaction back to medium, because this is a bit slow in the population growth, and I don't think I can be blamed. Oh, I had a lot of problems here. 113 citizens were unable to get meat, and they ran out of beer. Oh, crap. Oh, they shouldn't have. But meat, I can understand if that logistical chain screws up every now and then. Yeah, when they don't get the meat, they get really unhappy, and they have brownouts too. Yeah, but that's because there's only one person in there. Yes, it's sort of that's a theme: a lack of personnel, lack of workers in the workers and resources. We can't look at this number because it's that's for the entire nation, but we can look. We have here now if they can keep the electricity on, which they can't. Since when do you count as established? The area where the Sodchab. What we'll do is we'll create a new region, right? Like around here, Podchas, sure, and see if we can get rid of old Strakorov. Well, no, not the harbor. No, the place, the name. It's very difficult to, or if not impossible, to click. As there is a ship. It's like not possible to. Oh, but you can get to it another way. You can get to it from here, there, and there we have it. Oh, there will be things. It's too far away. Yeah, but it's all the way over here, right? That I can understand that we need to create a new area here. This is completely worth it. Okay, now we can remove Strakov and Podchas. Podchas is now the town, more or less. This we could probably not remove. Yes, we could. Very good. Now then, unemployment rate. What is it actually? Happiness is not great. We can pause. Maybe unemployment. Productivity average 92%. Unemployed 14 workers, not many. Out of total off, as it flicks on and off here. Yes. Damn Soviet Republic. Pardon me. Yes, but the cargo harbor is finished. This was slower than I had expected. I thought we had more more resources. And remember to reinstall the power line if you want this to work. Yes, I mean, we can only wait for the bricks to arrive. Until that, such time, not a whole lot will happen. But we're starting to lose people, and that's because we don't have a meat. I can't really prioritize. I can't prioritize the meat storage. I could. You know what we could do? We could do if we take a cargo ship. Here is a cement ship still. We buy a new one. A small one. Yeah, but this will be only for meat, you see. You go to the west, because it's very important to keep them in meat constantly, otherwise they get upset. And then you go to the new cargo harbor. There you go. Wait, maybe not in the long run, but for now. The meat storage will not be finished any quicker than anything else here that requires bricks. We have them work on all of it. So that's roads. Roads are coming along slowly but surely. That thing is probably not going to be possible to construct. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. We're buying something. What are we off buying now? Oops, wrong. Gravel and bricks. Bricks is good to see. That's what we need. They ought to be here within the next month. Within March, they ought to be here. And then we can continue operations, but until then, we're going to have a little bit of a bad time because we're losing people. And is it really? It's only the meat, maybe. You couldn't. 31 citizens could not enjoy culture. Why not? What's wrong with the? It's not power supply too often. Is that really so? You know. You work there and you also work at the oil refinery if you live in this building. Okay? 77 workers. And temperature is too low. Yeah, we might get something real bad actually happening here. Crap, unless we get grips on the situation quickly. I don't think that this is not a problem. The problem is that we didn't have enough workers at the power plant. Now we do. I don't think there's anything wrong with the electricity grid as such. Oh, when the power plant is running, everything is good. But that was a brownout. They're working on a serious crime here. They need a power supply. Where are we getting it from? Is it maybe an overloaded substation? If you look at that, this is not overloaded. Oh, this is due to crappy output from the 5 workers in here. The diesel plant might have had it. I don't know if we can. Maybe it's not possible to run at maximum power. How unproductive are these people? 50% productivity, 81, 82%. Those are the kind of people we need in here. But why are you so unhappy? Is it the 7 citizens couldn't visit hospital? But there's plenty of space at the hospital. What are you talking about? And culture, I think that it might be they stood around in line waiting for meat all the time. No, because they don't do that unless it exists in stock. But there are very few sellers at the shop, which is a great problem. We have this building that is dedicated to the bus platform. If you also dedicate it to the shop, you can get better staffing. 2 workers at the shop, not good enough. What's going on? We're losing people fast, way too fast. We don't have, and it's because we don't have enough workers in various places, maybe, so people can't get their satisfaction here. And I think the kindergartens are also understaffed. Yes, electricity. Come on, it's getting cold too. It was maybe getting cold in their buildings, houses. Now it's March, so they're going to be fine. But that was a step backwards. 58% happiness. I'm terribly sorry. What can I say? Are bricks intending to be here anytime soon? No. This is food. We need to send that off again, since we are sort of short on it. 20 tons of food only. How much do you bring on one trip? I hope you bring more. This could turn into a real ordeal. But we have to call it quits here for this time. Thank you so very much for watching. And that was what was it? Yeah, number 15. Thank you so very much for watching number 15. And we'll see you next time here. Good night.